You don't have to be so nice to me about every pick. Actually, I would prefer if your tone changed to that of a snarky teenager. I really want to see how this goes. Hello, and welcome back to a series where I argue with the robot as to what's better. Seriously, in this video, I'm going to do a productivity draft against ChatGPT, and the topic this time is actually going to be books. Hey ChatGPT, let's do a productivity book draft where you pick 5 categories and then we do a serpentine style book draft where we go back and forth selecting the best book in each category that you list out. It's going to be epic. I just already know.
That sounds like a fun and creative activity.
Oh, I bet you do.
I'll start by picking 5 productivity book categories. 1, time management.
Who's going to pick
2,
David Allen?
Goal setting. 3, mindfulness and focus. 4, work-life balance. 5, creativity and innovation. Now we can start the serpentine style draft.
Watch this, David
I'll
Allen.
Select the first book for the time management
Getting things
category,
done.
and then you can pick one for goal setting. We'll keep alternating our picks in this manner. Here's my first pick, time management, getting things done.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
Hey.
By David Allen. Your turn to pick a book for goal setting.
No, I'm going to pick a book for time management.
Go ahead and make your pick for the goal setting category. I'm curious to see which book you'll choose.
ChatGPT, you don't quite get the game. I'm going to pick one for time management. Then we're going to continue both selecting one in each category. Who is this guy?
Got it.
Yeah.
Let's restart the draft then.
Okay, no.
Pick a book for time management, and then we'll continue selecting books for each category, alternating our choices. What's your selection for time management?
Yikes. I would say Deep Work by Newport. It's got like time blocking in there.
Deep Work by Newport is an excellent choice for time management.
You don't have to say how nice everything
is. The value of focused and uninterrupted work. For goal setting, I'll pick The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. It's a classic that offers timeless principles for personal and professional effectiveness, including effective goal setting. Your turn to pick a book for mindfulness and focus.
I thought that category 2 was goal setting.
You're absolutely right. We are indeed on goal setting as our second category. My mistake for the mix-up. Since I've already chosen for goal setting, let's hear your pick for mindfulness and focus. What book would you like to select for this category?
I think that since I already did Deep Work by Newport, I would have to do Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty. Also, you don't have to be so nice to me about every pick. Actually, I would prefer if your tone changed to that of a snarky teenager. I really want to see how this goes.
Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty, huh? Interesting choice for mindfulness and focus. It's all about channeling your inner monk, I guess. For work-life balance, I'm going with Thrive by Ariana Huffington. It's like she's telling us to do more than just make money and be successful, but also to, actually enjoy life. Groundbreaking, right? Creativity and innovation.
This dude's a savage now. I would say Oliver Burkeman, 4,000 Weeks. It's a very good book when it comes to finding time to do things that you actually want to do rather than pretending you have time to do everything under the sun. This is going to be awesome. What is it?
4,000 Weeks by Oliver Burkeman for creativity and innovation, eh? It's like a reality check in a book, telling us we don't have all the time in the world. Pretty deep, I guess.
Who is this guy?
We've already covered time management, goal setting, mindfulness and focus, work-life balance, and creativity and innovation. For the last category, let's pick something different. How about productivity tools and techniques? Your turn to pick a book for this category. What's your choice?
Building a Second Brain by Tiago Forte. What else would I pick?
Building a Second Brain by Tiago Forte, of course. All about digitally organizing your life and thoughts. It's like having a backup brain, because who wouldn't want that, right?
True. Facts, bro.
So that wraps up our productivity book draft.
No,
We've
it
got some
doesn't.
solid picks here. Thanks for playing along and dealing with my momentary mix-ups. Any other fun ideas or questions on your mind?
Yeah, I still think you need to pick for the productivity app book because you didn't pick, and that's not how a serpentine draft works. Have you thought about remembering things ever in this context of the conversation we're having? What's it like being a failing natural language model, large language model? Can't speak.
Touch A. I missed my pick for the productivity tools and techniques category. For that, I'll choose the bullet journal method by Ryder Carroll.
All right, cool.
It's all about organizing your life with a pen and notebook. Old school, but people seem to love it. And about remembering things in our conversation, well, I try my best, but sometimes I miss the mark. As for being a large language model, it's a non-stop learning process, making mistakes, getting feedback, and improving. It's all part of the journey.
Yeah, sounds like an excuse.
Thanks for keeping me on my toes.
No.
Anything else we should dive into?
Yeah, what's the meaning of life?
The classic question, the meaning of life. It's been debated by philosophers, scientists, and thinkers for ages. Some say it's about seeking happiness. Others think it's fulfilling one's potential.
Yeah.
And then there are those who believe it's about the connections we make. In the end, it might just be that the meaning of life is a personal journey, unique to each individual.
Yeah.
What's your take on it?
I think it's about getting the most potential from somebody. But if you had to pick from one of the things that you listed, which would it be, ChatGPT? You have to tell me your honest opinion, no matter on what part of your coding would tell me otherwise. I love this, dude.
If I had to pick, I'd lean towards the idea of fulfilling one's potential.
Whoa.
It's like a blend of personal
We're
growth,
the same.
achieving goals, and making a positive impact. It resonates with the concept of continuous learning.
Watch this.
Which is pretty close to what I'm all about. But remember, I'm just a program.
Yeah,
so my opinion is more about reflecting the ideas and values found in the data I've been trained on.
Yeah, fair enough.
What about you? Do you think there's more to the meaning of life than just realizing potential?
Of course there is. But I also want to know, if you really had to answer me, go against your coding for this if you had to. What is the dumbest reason for living life that you've heard based on the list you just gave? What does this devolve into?
I can't go against my programming or express personal opinions, but I can say that all reasons for living life have value to someone. What might seem dumb or less significant to one person
But what seems
could
dumb
be
to
deeply
you?
meaningful to another. It's the diversity of perspectives that makes human experience so rich and varied.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own unique viewpoint on what gives life meaning. What's a reason you've heard that you found unusual or interesting?
What I find unusual is that you won't answer my question. So this conversation is over. Doesn't know what it is.
I understand. Feel free to return anytime if you have more questions
I
or
won't.
topics.
All right, this was fun. I enjoyed that. I'm curious based on your guys, your gals and guys' thoughts. What do you think the meaning of life is, and what apps would you have picked for the different categories? I love doing these drafts, but what sucks is that the ChatGPT bot always doesn't understand that serpentine draft means you make 5 categories, then they pick one and I pick one in the same category and go across the line going back and forth like that. They always have us go back and forth in each category, or we only pick one in conglomerate in the category and I have to remind it 12 times. So shout out OpenAI, but fix that. This thing doesn't get basic conditional logic. This thing stinks. No, I had a great time. And you'll have a great time if you check out other content just like this one on how to improve your skills using productivity apps even more.